Good morning, it's Doug from Vermont Hoyas, and I've got an idea that I can't wait to share with you. This is something that occurred to me after seeing how incredibly well my Dischidia were growing in nothing but sphagnum moss. Here's Dischidia ruscifolia, and this one particularly gave me the idea that why can't Hoyas grow well in nothing but sphagnum moss when Dischidias do so well. They're a close relative, and it just didn't make any sense to me. Now, years ago, I joined Hoya forums, and apparently at one time, growing Hoyas and sphagnum moss was thought to be a good idea, and apparently it failed. I came in on the end of that conversation, and I can only remember hearing Carol Noel say how much she hated that she had ever tried it because it quickly led to root rot. But so I just thought it was never an option, and just disregarded it and never thought about it until I failed with Dischidia in soil, and this one here particularly, I almost lost it, and then tried it in sphagnum moss, and it grew gangbuster. So I thought, I just got to try this on some Hoya. So I want to give you a close-up of some that I have tried it on. Let's talk about Hoya papachoni here first. Look how lush and green that is. This is 4 months from seed, growing it in pure moss. I've struggled with this plant in the past in soil. I've had yellow, sickly versions that were always on the verge of death, losing their leaves. It's just absolutely terrible. But growing this thing from seed in sphagnum moss, it's just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful plant. Can't say enough. Here's another one grown in nothing but sphagnum moss. I'll take it over here, show it to you in the light. Look at that. Just absolutely beautiful. Couldn't be any healthier. Give you a couple other examples. Here is a Hoya that I've started over probably a half a dozen times in soil. Died every single time on me. Roots always rotted off. Here it is grown in nothing but sphagnum, and it's thriving. This is Hoya species SR 2010-49 Fraser Hills. Don't know that much about it. Came from Rick Moyer in Florida. Just a beautiful little plant. Can't say enough good things about it. It is thriving in sphagnum. Trying this as an experiment, Hoya serpens, grown from seed in nothing but sphagnum. Seems pretty healthy, looking like a cute little plant. Love it. Now, I have grown and flowered many Hoya lobbyi over the years. My orange one and red one, our dark pink one, I have flowered probably literally hundreds of times. But this is a new one to me. It's the cream variety. I got it from Thailand, and I almost lost this plant last winter. I was down to 2 yellowed leaves. Just very, very disappointing. Thought I was going to lose it. So I decided, what the heck, I will try to reroot it in sphagnum moss. And look at this plant. Less than 4.5 months from yellowed 2-leaf cutting to this lush plant flowering for the first time. Absolutely amazing. Nothing but sphagnum. So I just think it's a great option. At the very least, if you're going to lose a plant, try rooting it in sphagnum, and if you can grow it to a certain size, at least it would allow you the ability to be able to take a cutting to restart your plant and try it again in soil if you want to. So I'm just laying this out as another option. The sphagnum comes in bales. Here's one that I'm using right now. This isn't the highest quality. I got it from Amazon, but it works pretty well. There's a few weed seeds and things in here and other plant debris, but it doesn't seem to affect anything too much. So it's great. You soak this, and this bale will expand to probably 3 times its size. Now, when you're growing in sphagnum, the goal is to not saturate your soil in water, like, because sphagnum, I swear, it could probably hold 10 times its weight in water. Has incredible properties. So you want to sort of aim for heavy dampness but not soaking wet. And when this plant gets dry on the surface, I spray it heavily with water so that it's good and damp, and then I pour a little bit of my water fertilizer solution into it, trying to make it, like I said, best words I can say is heavy damp but not soaking wet, because if you dip this in a bucket of water and pull it up, it will blow you away. That'll be far, far too wet. So that's the goal when you're growing with this. And like I say, this isn't going to be for everyone, but for my conditions, it seems to be another just fantastic option for saving Hoyas at the very least, and maybe growing them permanently. So I'm going to leave these plants and growing in this, and I'll report back. But for right now, I'm very excited, and I just couldn't wait to share it with you. Try it out. Take some cuttings and try growing them out in sphagnum just to see what would happen. This is not going to be for every Hoya, I can tell you that right now, but it's good to know that it's available. Well, that's it for now, and I thank you for taking the time and watching this little tutorial on growing Hoyas and sphagnum moss, and I'll be back really soon with lots of great Hoyas.